Welcome to Hatha Yoga. This week, we are going to be working with the element of space and doing space flow. So we'll be using up a lot of our mat, taking up a lot of space in our mat, and also working with our inner space by cultivating the 4-7-8 breath, which is when we take a count of 4 into the whole torso, the whole body, hold for a count of 7, and exhale very slowly and completely for the count of 8. We'll also be working with uddiyana bandha, which creates space in the body in a way by contracting, by exhaling completely and drawing our navel back toward the spine and doming the diaphragm up toward the heart. There's a sense of contraction, but that contraction afterwards allows and creates space, in particular between the rib cage and the hip region. So we'll be working with uddiyana. And finally, the space element in yoga is associated with the throat chakra and with the head. It's also associated with the sphere as a yantra. So we'll be working with spherical shapes and also with the head region. We will need for our practice a belt, if you have one, will be handy, a blanket, anything you like to have. I will be using blocks as well, so blocks can be handy. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start on our backs on the floor. So come towards the middle of your mat, hold underneath your thighs, and very slowly, on an exhalation, come down into partial recline. That's when we're lying down on the floor with our knees bent. You can place your hands on your upper thighs and pin your tailbone down and caterpillar the spine up. Bring your hands to the belly. I forgot to say, have your belt handy here. Bring your hands to the belly, empty completely. And let's find our first 4-7-8 breath. So inhaling for a count of 4 into the whole torso. Perhaps building the breath from the belly to the collarbones. Hold for 7. Exhale very slowly for 8. Also make sure that the back of your neck is long by drawing the chin slightly in, all the air out of the body. One more round, inhaling for the count of 4. Hold. Exhale for 8. Allow the innate breath to come back. Draw the right knee into the chest, interlace under the knee and extend the left leg out. Drawing the knee toward the armpit and then back in toward the torso, enlivening the left leg, knee to chest, empty the breath here and contract. Now grabbing our strap, we'll loop the strap, the long side of the strap, around the ball mount of the foot. Lift the leg a little bit. Place your thumb right where the torso and the thigh meet and press away so you're really lengthening the leg. Grab a hold of the strap with your 2 hands and draw the leg toward us. You can have a little micro bend in that knee. Finding a little bit of a flow here, grab the strap with your right hand and exhale, just let the leg fall toward the right. Slow inhale, rise the leg center. Catch the strap with the opposite hand and exhale, just cross the midline. Also drawing the foot a little towards your head. Catching the strap again, exhale a little deeper toward the right. Maybe some micro movements when you arrive. Inhale, reach the leg up. And exhale, catch the strap with the opposite hand and empty the breath to the other side. Coming back to center, holding either side of the strap with the hands, draw the leg in. Lift your torso, your hairline toward the shin, and float your left leg up. Lifting the upper back as well. Rise And exhale, release down, pull the leg a little closer. Slowly releasing the strap to the side, back to knee to chest. Lift your left leg up slowly. Lift the chin and start to rock and roll a little bit on the spine until you gain enough momentum to come all the way up. Extend the right leg. Bring the left foot to inner thigh. Jamsursasana. You can draw the flesh from underneath you. Bring your left hand to the outside of the right leg, just to align for a moment. And then exhale, fold in the center. Holding the outside of your right foot or your ankle. Fold into the inner thigh. Hairline to toes. Empty the breath and deepen. Slowly rise it up. Feet hip distance apart again. With an exhalation, come down long. Gather the feet a little closer. Palms to the belly, completely empty. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for 7. Exhale slowly, 8. All the air out. Left knee to chest, extend the right leg. Find that knee to chest a little out, then compress in and down. Continuing to breathe deeply and with awareness. Grabbing our strap. Bring the strap around the ball mound of the foot. Extend the legs. Give yourself that little mini adjustment by lifting the left hip. Pressing away and gather the leg toward us. Seeing that the foot is flushing up toward the ceiling and not sickling out inwardly, draw the leg out, empty the breath here. Catch the hands with the left hand, and on a slow exhale, just let your leg fall toward the left. Staying aware of the right leg there. Inhale, rise slowly through center. Exhale, cross the midline. Draw the leg a little toward the head to intensify. Inhaling through center, catching the strap with the left hand. Exhale, go a little deeper. Feeling inner thigh and hips here. Draw the foot a little toward the head. Inhale, rise it up, and one last time, exhale it toward the right. Coming into center, holding either side of the strap, lengthen here. Lift the torso, float the leg up. Keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. As we exhale down, draw the leg in a little bit more. Releasing our strap out to the side, knee to chest. Slowly lift the right leg up. Lift the torso and start to find that rocking motion until we find enough momentum to come up. Left leg extends. Right foot to inner thigh. Gently fold in. Find your alignments first and then hairline toward the toes, enlivening the left leg. And folding out and into the midline. Emptying the breath here. Slowly rise it up. Fingertips behind us, feet together. Bring the feet out to the side. Climb up into our first squat. Pinning the knees open. With your next exhale, roll over to the knife edge of the right foot and ball mound of the left and open the right knee. Inhaling through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Pinning the right knee, knife edge of the left foot. Coming through the center, release the head, toe heel the feet in to hip distance apart. Lengthen and open. Exhale, fold into the legs with the knees nice and bendy. Lengthen again, send the right foot back. Low lunge, picking up a lot of your mat here. Back knee lifted. Inhale, heart forward, heel back. Exhale, fold out and over the midline. Inhale, return to the lunge. Press the inner heel back, open the heart, relax the shoulder blades. Exhale, up, out, and over. Inhale, back to the lunge. Exhale, turn to the long side of the mat and gently come into a nice crab pose, pinning the right knee. Take an inhale here, lengthen from the tailbone to the crown, and exhale, allow yourself to sink a little deeper. Coming back to the center front of the mat, low lunge. Ground your right hand down, engage right leg, and open into a twist toward the left. Organizing our back leg so the knee is facing down, the outer thigh is kind of curling toward inner thigh. Reach and open. Hand comes down, stepping back into down dog. Taking a little bit of a flow here, inhale it out into plank. Looking forward in plank, strong core. Exhale, micro adjust to down dog. Inhale, roll it out into plank. Exhale, let the knees come down. Find the toes stretch back. Inhale, plank pose, fully arrive. Exhale, down dog. Rise into the ball mounds of the feet with the inhale without pressing forward, without coming forward. So keep pushing away with the hands. Exhale, bend the knees. Empty the breath completely. And scoop the navel back and up. Uddiyana bandha. The inhale rolls us out into plank. Exhale, knees down, toes stretch, go back. Inhaling, unfurling through the center and coming down on the mat. Lengthen the legs, come to the forearms, sphinx pose. Looking forward, chin parallel to the floor. On your next exhale, just turn the head to the right, turn the gaze as well. Keep tractioning the arms back. Inhale through center and exhale, turn toward the left. Inhale, center, look up, lift the chin, traction the arms back. Exhale, and bring the chin toward the collarbone. Slowly release down, hands by the chest. Inhale, come into an organic cobra, just a little bit of movement here. Exhale, strong core. Go back to child's pose, knees a little bit apart. Bring your hands underneath you, big toes together, fingertips behind us. Lifting the hips here. Make a big circle with your chin and let your head release into the shoulder girdle. You can go a little side to side here, massaging the neck, opening through the throat. Gaze toward the third eye, lift the hips a little higher. Keeping the head as it is, just slowly let your hips come down. And then the head releases and lifts very slowly. We'll meet in a down dog. Empty your breath here. Creating some space. Step your left foot forward back to where we were. Release your knee down and exhale. Open the heart forward. Melt everything in. Stepping to the top of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Exhaling to fold into the legs. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Keep inhaling, reach the arms overhead. Touch the hands, release the tailbone down. Swan dive into the legs. Lengthen, prepare. Step the left foot back. Take a breath or two here to find the lunge position. Sharpening the back leg. Inhale, look forward, heart forward. Exhale, out and over the midline. Inhaling, coming forward, sending the heel back, opening. Exhale into this long pyramid to empty the breath completely. Inhaling through the lunge, turn the feet to the long side of the mat. See that the feet are aligned and exhale, go to the left, pinning the left knee open, releasing the hips down. Take an inhale here to lengthen. And exhale, just go a little bit deeper, releasing hips, feeling inner thigh. hips, groin, stretching. Slowly coming through the center. Find your lunge again, feet on separate tracks. Bringing the left hand down, open through the right. Finding a wingspan here. Getting strong with that back leg, reaching through inner heel. Opening and reaching here. Looking down, hands down, back to down dog. Inhaling plank pose. Exhaling knees, chest, chin. Stay here, uddiyana bandha. Inhaling forward and through. Opening, finding some movement. Exhale, drape it down, tuck toes lengthen, back to sphinx pose. Traction back, chin parallel to the floor. Exhale, turn the head to the left. See if you can go a little bit more. Turn the gaze. Inhaling through center. And slow exhale to the right. Turn the head. Coming back through center. Lift the chin up. Exhale, chin down, shoulders away, traction the arms back. Bringing the hands by the chest. Lift up for a moment into Shalabhasana. And exhale, hips to heels. Down dog. Emptying our breath here. Slowly walk the hands back to the feet. And exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, reverse swan, come all the way up. Leave the arms where they are. Exhale, ground through the feet. And find extended mountain pose. Now from the feet to the fingertips, inhale for the count of 4. Hold the breath at the fingertips for the count of 7. Exhale, fingertips to feet, slow through the body for a count of 8. Steady breath, long, complete exhalation. Inhale, reach and open, look up. Swan dive into the legs. Lengthen and prepare, and walk the hands out. Inhaling plank pose, look forward, eyes of the elbows forward. Exhale through chaturanga, come all the way down. Inhale, open it up into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Stepping now forward with the right foot. Find the lunge, release the back knee down, and empty the breath completely. Lifting, rise it and step it forward and come into the top of the mat into a squat pose. Reaching forward with the heart, bringing the hands together. Empty the breath, let the fingertips release down, lift the hips up, and turn the toes just so they're in front of the heels. Finding uddiyana bandha here. Feet are nice and wide. Inhale, lengthen, traction, back with the tailbone. Empty the breath completely. You could also have your hands on blocks. All the air up. Uddiyana bandha. Inhale when you're ready, toe heel in. Exhale, fold into the legs. Let everything go. Take a slow inhalation to round up all the way up. Keep inhaling, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, up, out, and over toward the right. Slide your right hand down and reach through the fingertips. Inhale, come up. And exhale, take it the other way. Inhale, rise it up. Hands come to heart center. Shift the weight into the right leg. Knee to chest with the left leg lifted. Find the standing leg and fix the gaze. Now open the knee out. Invite the right outer thigh in and find tree pose, balancing still on the right leg. And if you'd like to come with me, Hakini Mudra, all the fingers together, right in front of the forehead. Keep pressing the knee and the foot and the inner thigh together. Relax the shoulders down. Tuning the breath. Palms return to heart center. Knee forward as we slowly glide down. We're coming to a half moon here. Glide down, you can soften the standing leg. Your right hand to the outside of the right foot on the floor or block. Take a moment to bring your left hand to the hip. Draw your right hip under the left, your right rib cage under the left. Lift the arm when you're ready. Not here for long. Just open and lengthen. Press the hips forward and enliven the legs. Looking down, square the hips and the chest, standing L. Big step back. We're heading to high lunge. Starting with our feet where they were before, separate tracks. You bring the hands to the hips and rise up. Finding the back leg strong and straight. Hooking the left thumb, lift the arms up. Framing the head, but keeping the shoulders nice and relaxed. Inhale, straighten, rise with the legs. And exhale, dip down so the knee comes toward the floor, but just barely there. Inhale, straighten again, fixing the gaze here. Exhale, dip the knee down. One more set. Inhale, come up. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, dip. Now inhale, come up and stay with straight legs. See if you can open the heart forward. There's a really difficult variation of this, coming to the heel of the front foot. A pose that's called turbulence. Even thinking about it causes turbulence. Now then come back down to the lunge. Draw the pit of the belly in, come forward and wing it out. Wing it out, preparing for our first twist. Right hand behind the thigh, reach with the left arm, slice across, press into the palms, and twist. Twisting with the back knee lifted. You could always take a different variation if you'd like. Breathing here. Inhaling, lengthening, and exhaling, twisting. Empty the breath deepen. Look down, placing the left hand a little bit in front of the right foot. With the support of the other hand, flip your right foot behind the left knee. Catch your head for a moment to support it. Lift your hips. And then extend your arm. Letting the head completely go, lifting through the hips. Strong on the left arm. Reach. Taking your time, slowly unflip. Align the hands. Make your feet super wide and then let your feet fall toward the right and rise up for side plank. With a variation of the feet in front of each other, and when you're ready, you can extend your left arm forward. Slowly returning, finding down dog. Inhaling through plank. Exhale, elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale forward and through. Up dog. Exhale to down dog. Emptying the breath here. Inhale, come forward through plank to an up dog with our toes tucked. Allow the chest to come in front of the arms. Press forward with the hips. Activate the legs. Breathing here, chin parallel to the floor, arms nice and strong. Release the knees down and slowly come down, hugging the elbows in. When the lower ribs hit the floor, reach your legs up and come on again into Shalabhasana. Wing your arms behind and lengthen and lift away from the floor. Stay comfortable with the head, reach and open, slowly relax everything down, bring your hands by the chest, rise to tabletop. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. One more time, inhale, cow. Empty the breath, cat. Gather the knees and the feet together, sit on the heels. Find all the natural curves of the spine, bring your hands to the thighs. Empty the breath here. Now inhale into the torso for the count of 4. Fold for 7, Jalandhara Bandha, Mula Bandha. Lift the head, release Mula Bandha, and exhale for the count of 8. Meeting in a down dog. Bring the feet a little bit closer together, right in the center line. We'll find a flow with a little bit of a side-to-side movement with the hips. We inhale, roll out into plank. And exhale, take your hips toward the right. Empty the breath, arms straight. Inhale, come back to plank. Look forward, find the pose. Exhale, dip your hips a little bit toward the left. Find your flow. Inhale. You may have to pivot a little bit on the feet. Exhale, bend the knees deeply, send the hips to the right. Inhale, center. Empty the breath, go the other way. One more time each way, finding your own flow. Meeting in our down dog. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale forward and through. Up dog. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, modified plank, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it. And exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach the leg up. Stay here, open the hip. Straight leg, drive the left heel down. Square down toward the floor. Feel that opening, sparking through right toes. Square the hips, release the right foot down, and step the left foot forward. Low lunge, releasing the knee and extending the foot. Activate through the back leg as we slowly rise and release the support of the hands, squeezing into right gluteal. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale it to the back leg. Open up through the left side. As the hips come forward, heart reaches. Variation of crescent moon. Perhaps index and thumb finger together. Empty the breath, heart up, hips forward. Rise up a little bit. Come back to framing the foot and open the left foot out. So bring the hands to the inside, lizard lunge. Let the left toes come out. Ground through the right hand and very slowly lift the right foot and take a hold of the pinky toe side foot with the hands and draw the foot in, melting the hips forward. You can come to the knife edge of the left foot. If it's comfortable, you could come down to the forearm. Keep inviting the right outer thigh in and drawing the foot in, finding length through the torso, shoulders away from the ears. Empty the breath and deepen. Slowly release the foot. Hands to the inside, tuck back toes, meeting again at the top of the mat in a squat position. Right hand down, left hand to the inner thigh of the left side. Come to the knife edge of the foot. Go a little deeper, pinning the right knee. Inhale, exhale, take it to the other side. Linger into the opening. Coming back through center, hands together, strong core and legs. Slowly come up. Exhale, let the arms release. Preparing for an uddiyana here. Inhale the arms forward and up. Exhale, hands lightly over the knees, come down. All the air out, empty completely. When you rise up, scoop the navel in. Hollow the belly, uddiyana bandha. Inhale, come up. Exhale, in place. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, squat. Empty the breath completely. Rise up and scoop it in. Uddiyana. The inhale lifts us. Exhaling in place. Toe heel the feet into hip distance apart. Top of the mat. Inhale, sun breath. Reach the arms up. And exhale, release the arms down. Shifting the weight into the left leg, knee to chest. Finding our focal point. Inviting the knee in without bringing the right hip up. Now opening out to the side. Bringing the foot to inner thigh or below the knee. Just not on the knee. Finding our tree pose with Haikini Mudra. Slowly palms to heart center, knee forward as we extend the leg back and start to come down. Softening the standing leg. Fingertips come down, left hand to block or floor, right hand to the hip as we spin to our open side and activate the right leg. When you're ready, maybe the arm lifts. Not here for long, just coming into the pose a little bit with a finer alignment. Reach and open. Looking down, both hands down, squaring the hips, stepping back to our lunge position. Bringing our hands to the hips and slowly rising. Finding the back leg strong, press the heel back. And hook the right thumb and lift the arms without bringing the shoulders up. Inhale, straighten, and exhaling, we'll dip the knee down. Inhaling, straightening the legs, and exhaling, dipping the knee down. One more time, inhaling, straightening, and exhaling to dip. Inhaling, straightening to hold. Opening the heart up, sending the fingers a little back. Coming back through the lunge, winging the arms behind us. Left hand behind the thigh, reach the right arm, and let's find our twist, pressing into palms. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening through the crown of the head, turning the head. Flushing the chest out to the side. Looking down, we'll bring our right hand down. With the support of the left fingers, we can send the left foot behind the right knee. Support the head as you rise. Wild thing, or rock star. Reach for the fingertips, let the head go. Lifting up through the hips as well. Reach and open. Slowly return to a plank. Nice and long plank. Feet a little bit wide so that they can fall toward the left. And reach up with your right arm. And then extend the arm forward. Slowly coming back to down dog. Finding a flow, inhaling forward, exhaling down. Reach and open through up dog. And exhaling down dog. Finding our down dog. Grounding through the palms, heels down. Now finding a flow between down dog and up dog. We inhale, come slowly through plank. Keep tucked on the toes. Come into up dog, chest in front of the arms, fully arrive. Strong core, lead with the hips. Down dog with the exhale. Inhaling, coming forward, opening. And exhaling. 2 or 3 more times. Feel free to move with your breath. Fully arriving at the poses at the end of the breath, of the inhale and the exhale. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears the whole time. We'll meet with the up dog. Chest forward, shoulders down, legs sharp. Let the knees come down. And again, slowly come down, long. Lower ribs down, float the legs up. This time, open the arms out to the side and bring the feet together into another variation of Shalabhasana. Reach and open, lifting up. Staying comfortable with the head. Inhale, legs up, arms open. Exhale, soften down. Hands by the chest. And again, coming into our tabletop. Inhaling for a count. And exhaling for count. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling to neutral, take the hands out, grab a hold of the front of your mat. And as you exhale, release down. Elbows come down, chest comes down, empty the breath completely. And find uddiyana here. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling. Just pressing back into child's pose. As we're ready, we'll meet in a down dog. Stepping the feet a little closer together. Inhale, draw it out into plank. Exhale, and take your hips toward the left. Straight elbows, bend the knees deeply. Inhale, spring it out, back to plank. Exhale to the right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left. Inhaling and exhaling for the other side. Inhaling, coming back to our regular down dog. Empty the breath here. Finding a flow, any flow that you like. Maybe you want to do knees, chest, chin. Forward and through, cobra or up dog. Meeting in a down dog. The feet a little closer together. The left leg lifts, inhale.
Exhale, modified plank. Knee to nose, push the floor away. Inhale, reach the leg up. Exhale, modified. Inhale, reach the leg up. Exhale, modified. Inhale the leg up to hold, open the hip, drive the right heel down. Square the chest, reach for the left toes. Empty the breath here. Square hips, bring the left foot down and step the right foot forward. Allowing the knee to release and extending the foot straight back. Activating through the back leg so we can slowly come up without the support of the hands. Melting the hips forward, heart opening. Inhale, reach the left arm forward, up and back. And then the right arm lifts. Melting the hips in. Reaching through the heart. And squeezing into the left gluteal. Empty the breath and deepen here. And slowly come back down. Open the right foot a little bit. Bring the hands to the inside, lizard lunge. And now we open the right toes. With the support of the left hand, moving really slowly, we lift the left foot. Grab the pinky toe side of the foot and draw the leg in. So we have to melt the hips forward as well. And maybe you're comfortable to come to the forearm and really cultivate the pose here, drawing the foot in, melting the hips down, and gathering the left outer thigh in toward the midline. Shoulders away from the ears. Come a little deeper. Slowly let the foot go. Hands to the inside. Step the feet to the top of the mat, wider than the hips, with the toes facing forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees a lot and fold into the legs. Bring your armpits to the knees and grab a hold of your ankles, or you can cup your heels. Let your head go. You're going to shake it out. Now from there, keeping that contact of armpits and knees, maybe straighten the legs a little bit. Take a couple breaths here into the whole torso. Empty the breath. Look for an edge. Let your hands release. Lengthen forward. Traction hips back. Strong legs. Reverse swan. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, bring the arms out to the side. Palms facing down. Shoulders relaxed. Palms shoulder level. Take a deep inhale from the fingertips into your whole body. Go up, out, and over toward the right. Holding the breath in. Rise back up, breath in, exhale. Inhale into the whole torso. Up, out, and over to the left, keeping the line of the body. Rise up. Exhale, release the arms down. Toe heel the feet in a little closer. Inhale, sun breath. Reach the arms up. And exhale, let them release down. Shifting the weight into your right leg, lift the left knee up. You can stay knee to chest as we did before, or catch a hold of either side of the foot and extend the leg forward. Not lifting the leg too high, and keeping both legs strong and straight, kneecaps up into thigh. Now, if the leg is extended, bring it in. Draw the knee out like we did before. Tree pose or catch the inner heel and rise up for ballet. Taking the leg out to the side. Extending the other arm out to the side. Slowly inviting the leg back in. Knee to chest, catch a hold of the outside of the ankle. So we're coming into full moon. We're gonna come this way. You can always come down through a half moon and then grab the foot. Or if you're with me, softening the knee, slowly coming down, bringing right hand to a block or the floor. Taking your time, open the knee out toward the side, peel the hips forward and kick the foot back. Kicking the foot back and opening, grounding through the ball mount of the right foot. Looking for an edge here, kick the foot away, open. Very slowly releasing the leg, squaring down again with our hips, standing L. Big step back, warrior one. So our feet are on separate tracks, back foot inclined inward. Bring it up through a flying variation here. Wide between the hips. Now feel that you're connecting the tailbone and the pubic bone, moving towards each other energetically. Find a little bit of a lift in the lower abdomen and just drop your arms and watch your torso come up. Lift the arms up overhead. Sharpen the back leg, deep bend into the front. Exhale, eagle wrap, right arm under left, and come forward. Come down into that diagonal position again. Straight left knee, reach the fingertips forward. Empty the breath, reach. Now keep reaching with the arms. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the arms up, lift the gaze. Break it open as you're ready, straight legs, interlace the hands behind you. Inhaling to open. And exhaling, coming forward. You can rest the leg, the torso on the leg, or extend the arms overhead and come down. Going deeply into your humble warrior. Straight back knee, reach the arms overhead. Empty the breath and deepen. Slowly rise it up. Hands release to the inside. Skandasana, we go back toward that left leg, flex the right foot, and pin the knees open here. If you'd like to let go of your right hand, sharpen that right leg, really engage it, and then we can open into our wingspan here. Reaching across the arms. Emptying the breath. Slowly bringing the hands to the inside. We'll come through center, low lunge. Step directly to plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. And exhaling, coming to down dog. Inhaling, plank. Exhale the knees down wide, feet together, child's pose. Inhale, glide along the floor and open here. Take a moment to go a little side to side and open. Come down nice and long until the lower ribs come down. Stay lifted. Hands right by the chest. You can re-extend the legs, shoulders away from the ears. Start to flick your feet towards you. We're trying to catch both feet at the same time. So when you're ready, and just taking care, don't kick the fingers. See if you can grab both feet and rise up for both. Gather the knees in, lift and kick a little higher. I like to go a little side to side to unplug the lower rib from the floor, find more space, come back to center and lift up a little higher. Rising up, slowly relaxing down. hands by the shoulders. Go back and find a child's pose. Meeting in a down dog. Walk the feet out a little wider and step back with the hands to the feet. Traction the hips back, activate the legs. Inhaling here. Empty the breath completely. Uddiyana bandha. Relax the belly, walk back out. Finding a down dog. Stepping our feet a little closer, lift the left leg up and find that open hip again with the legs straight. And then taking our time, we're going to walk the hands back to the right foot. Standing splits. We're either bringing our fingertips to frame the right foot, or you can bring your right hand behind the ankle and fold into the right leg as we extend the left leg up. See if you can look for an edge, allowing the head to release, extending up and opening. Now walk the hands back out with the leg lifted. Square the hips, leg lifted. Inhale, plank. Exhale, one-legged, coming down. Inhale, up dog. And exhaling, coming to down dog. Emptying our breath here. Creating some space, we'll step the right foot forward. And then let the back knee release down and extend the foot. We're coming into another variation here of crescent moon. Lots of options. We want to be a little bit wider here with the feet for the balance. Hands come to the inside of the right foot. Slowly lift that left foot up and grab a hold of the foot with the left hand. And you can hold that foot like this, or take an overhand grip if that works for your body. Thumb by the big toe, and the other hand forward. Melting in. If you want to try something a little bit more intense, we hold the foot for a moment with the right hand and bring your elbow into the foot and your right hand overhead, and see if you can find the arms together and then melt in. Gathering the outer thighs in, melting the hips forward wherever we are. As we're ready, we can slowly release. Come forward for a moment. Inhaling, straightening the legs. Exhale, peel the left calf away from the thigh and sit next to the left foot. Right hand down, fold into the leg. You can use your right hand to push the floor away so that you don't go toward the right. You're aligning right in the center. Emptying the breath to deepen. Slowly rising up with the support of our hands coming forward. Tuck back toes, feet at the top of the mat, wider than hip distance apart. One more time, bend the knees a lot, hook, grab your heels, let your head go, armpits right to the knees, and then straighten your knees, maybe a little bit more than before. Waterfall your torso forward, allow the head to be completely free. Come toward an edge. Empty the breath and fold. Pull. You can use your hands to pull a little bit down, lower back coming into the body. Releasing our grip, lengthening forward. Exhale here. Engage core and legs. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale the arms out to the side with the palms facing up. Empty the breath here. Inhale, fill the torso with breath. Up, out, and over toward the left, maybe going a little deeper. Rise up and exhale. Inhaling into the torso. Up, out, and over to the right. Rise up. Exhale the arms down. Toe heel the feet in. Inhaling, reaching the arms overhead. Exhaling, releasing the arms down. Mountain pose. Palms to heart center, shifting our weight into the left leg. Knee to chest. And then from there, catching the foot if you did it on the first side and extending. Bringing the knee in. Lifting. Tree pose or ballet. Catching the inner heel and extending out. Inviting that leg back in. Knee to chest. Catch a hold of the outside of the ankle if you came with me. Palm to heart center. Soften the standing leg and start to come down. Left hand to the outside of the foot or block. And slowly draw the hips open. First pointing the knee to the back and then kicking the foot away. Kicking the foot away, opening. Looking for an edge. Empty the breath and deepen. Slowly release the leg. Square the hips down. Step back for warrior one. Back foot angle at a 30-degree angle. And the front knee bending a lot. Wing the arms. Find the lower body. Keep the lower body as it is. Pubic bone, tailbone toward each other. Some engagement in the core, and just watch the body come up. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, left under right. Eagle wrap. Come forward into the diagonal and extend the fingers forward. As you reach forward, going more intensely into that back leg. Lengthening here, reaching. Slow inhalation to straighten. Keep the arms going up and away. Reach up. When you're ready to let go, open them out. Interlace your hands behind. Non-dominant grip. Open and exhale. Dive forward for humble. Same placement with the lower body. Warrior one. Either resting or on the thigh or bringing the head inside and reaching the arms overhead. Emptying the breath to deepen. Slowly coming up, hands inside. Turning it into a skandasana. Go back. Flex the left foot and straighten the left leg, bending the right knee deeply. And pinning the legs open with the arms. Or if you're going to release the left arm, super activate the left leg so the hip stays lifted and extend out into our wingspan. Be looking out over the left fingertips, feeling the connection with the arms. Hands will come back down as we slowly travel toward the front of the mat. Low lunge to plank pose. Moving through your flow. Meeting in a down dog. Inhaling, coming to plank. Exhale the knees down, feet together, child's pose. Inhaling to glide along the floor and to open. Drape the body down, and turning over will come to our backs. Bringing the feet in. Again, you can bring your hands right there to the crease and lengthen the torso. Feet facing straight ahead, toes in front of the heels. Inhale, lift your arms overhead and place them behind you with the backs of the hands down. Exhale. Slow inhale and come up for bridge. As you come up for bridge, the chest and the chin go toward each other. Feel the knees going forward. Walk the feet a little away from you to make it a little bit more intense. So the ankles are not under the knees, but in front. Heels behind the toes, lift up. With your next exhalation, articulating the spine down, top to bottom. And slowly bringing the arms up and down. Bring the feet in a little closer where you can touch them. Rise back up into a bridge. Fingers by the ears. You can go into any bridge alternative. Or if you would like, bring the head down for a moment and rise up for our first wheel. When you come up, bringing the heels behind the toes. Either drawing the toes in a little bit or the heels out. And take a moment here. Any organic movement, let the head release. Tucking the chin in, slowly roll it out. Rolling over back to our bellies. Through a sphinx pose. Tuck the toes, traction back. Grab a hold of the front of the mat and bring the knees underneath the hips. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, puppy with uddiyana. Inhaling, rising. And exhaling, coming to child's pose. This time reclining child's pose. Bring the hands by the feet, the knees together, forehead down. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, and lift the hips at the back of your mat, widening your feet. Empty the breath here. Reverse swan, come all the way up. And exhale, bring the heels in a little bit and the arms out in a V. Empty all the air out. Inhale from the fingertips to the heart for a count of 4. Hold for 7. Exhale, heart to fingertips for the count of 8. Inhale, look up. Turn the toes forward and exhale, swan dive into the legs. Walk the hands out. And adjust into a down dog with the feet a little closer together. Lift your right leg up and find that open hip variation, driving the left heel down. Walk the hands back toward the leg. Framing the left foot or holding onto the left ankle with the left hand and folding into the left leg, sparking through the right toes. Folding in, you can allow the head to release. Feel that opening of the hips. the fold into the left leg. Deepening on an exhale. Square the hips as we walk out with the legs still lifted. One-legged down dog. Inhale to one-legged plank. Exhale, through chaturanga. Feet down, up dog. Down dog. Creating some space, step the left foot forward, low lunge. We'll release the back knee down and extend the foot. So again, maybe a little bit wider than what we would usually do for a crescent moon between the front foot and the back knee. To support the balance, bring both hands inside, very slowly lift the right leg and catch it with the right hand. With core strength rise, you can have your other hand here. You can draw the foot in or find the overhand grip. Or maybe bring the foot into the nook of the elbow, bring your other arm behind the head and hook the fingers. And square the hips forward, melt the hips in. Melt the hips in. Bring everything into the midline. Draw the foot in wherever we are. Big stretch into that back quad. We'll slowly let the foot go, not flinging, but letting it come down. Take a slow inhale to straighten. Flex the left foot and sit next to the right foot, peeling the calf away if that's helpful. Aligning the knees. Fold forward. You can reach for that front foot, with the outside of the foot, whatever supports that stretch over the leg, over the midline, left hand down this time to push us back. Unless you don't need it, you're not tipping to the left, then you can hold the foot with both hands. Emptying the breath, we'll deepen here. Slowly rise up. Fingertips supporting us will slowly come forward. And this time step to a squat at the front of the mat. Grabbing a hold of your strap, lace it over your head. Empty the breath here. With strong core and legs, inhale to slowly rise up as we prepare to find another peak practice of King Dancer. Grab the strap using the long side of the strap. We'll step the right foot right in the middle of the strap. Cross the two hands of the strap so they make a cross, and then step through with the left. Find a place way ahead of you on the floor to focus the gaze and gather your leg up behind you. Almost like you're skipping rope, you can walk your hands back, align the knees, and when you're ready, kick the foot away, gather the elbows toward each other. Keep gathering the back knee to midline, kick the foot away, open through the heart. Perhaps looking for an edge. Slowly returning. Undo, step back a little bit, directly to the second side. Step the left ball line of the foot on the loop. Cross the two sides of the loop. Step through. And gather your arms behind you. Pick up the leg. Engage your core here as we move. Walk the hands down and then gathering the knee in, kick the foot away. Focus the gaze, tune the breath. looking for an edge. Slowly return. We'll bring our strap out to the side. We're toward the middle of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive into the feet with the feet together. And then bend your knees and come down. Bring the knees down for a moment. And then lift the knees up. And wrap your arms, right arm in front. Rishi's gaze, slanting the gaze downward. And hugging the legs together. The heels are off the mat. You can always have your heels on a blanket if you prefer. Empty the breath right here. Align the head. Inhale for a count of 4. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. Softening everything. Bring the knees down. Headstand practice. So, if you have your own headstand, feel free to go right into your practice. You can use a wall. Make sure your space is clean and clear so you don't fall on anything. And if you'd like to come with me, I'll walk us through the split leg variation that we do, which is the easiest variation. At least for most people, it's the easiest variation because we're splitting our center of gravity. So follow me as you're ready. Interlace your hands. I'll walk us also through it. Look down now and check at this. The distance between the elbows is 1 forearm length. You don't want to be too wide, and you definitely don't want to be too narrow. Equilateral triangle. Place your head down somewhere between the hairline and the top of the head. We're making a nice helmet with our hands behind the head. Lift the knees now and start to walk the feet in. And as you walk the feet in, pull your shoulders away from the ears. It's super important not to collapse in our shoulders. Now, when you come in almost to the place where you're uncomfortable, reach your right leg overhead and see if that doesn't allow your left foot to just float up. As you're coming up, again, engage into the shoulders, pull them away from the floor. Right here, you're standing on your head with a lot of support with the arms. Feel free to stay right here. And if you want to, if you have experience here, you can try to add something for that, for our space practice. Open your right leg toward the side and your left leg in the opposite side, and see if you can split your legs without changing anything in your torso. Keep the shoulders moving away. Split the legs apart. Now come through the center and split them the opposite way. Send your left leg a little to the right, your right leg to the left. Staying aware of where you are in your shoulders. And come back into the regular split legs. Slowly watch the left foot come down, followed by the right. Take a breather if you need it, or stay right here. Tiptoe in, bring your left leg overhead and watch your right leg float up. Once you're up, take the shoulders away from the ears. Feeling that length. Now open the legs out. Taking the right toward the right and the left to the left inside in a kind of a diagonal. Reach the legs like you're splitting them apart. Shoulders away from the ears. Now come through the center and send your right foot toward the left and the left foot toward the right. Kind of a little bit of a twist here. Back through center. Right foot down, left foot down. Knees down, sit on the feet and rise up. Sitting on the heels, flicker your hands out. Fingertips in front, tuck the toes, and widen the legs. And widen the legs so that the feet are like 2 inches inside the mat. Another peak pose, ostrich pose. Bend the knees a lot. We've been here. You bring the armpits to the knees. And you can stay here. You can cup the heels and let your head release. Or from this position, take your arms out to the side, from the outsides of the legs in, and reach for your ears, side of the head. Or maybe interlace your hands behind the head. Or if it's easy for you, behind the neck. Ostrich pose, send the hips up a little bit, but keep shoulders and knees together. If you want to intensify the pose, send your elbows forward. Lift your hips up. Breathe here in this deep Chalandana Bandha. Big stretch for the back of the neck. Nice compression into the whole torso. Slowly release the head. Hands come out in front of us. Open the toes out and come down. Now through a squat. Bringing our blanket behind us. We'll find our seat on the blanket. Extend the left leg forward and grab a hold of the outside of the right foot and go a little bit forward and back here. Drawing the lower back into the body. Now draw in. Option 1, cradle the leg. Bringing the foot to the nook of the elbow, your right arm under the knee, and drawing everything together as we flex that right foot. Or bringing the right arm under the knee and seeing if we can climb the leg up toward the shoulder, catching a hold of the outside of the right foot with the left hand, right fingertips behind us. Or easier, right hand way out. And then draw your chest through. Feel into your lower back. It should be coming into the body. Maybe from here you can extend the leg. And shine the heart up. Look up. Opening the armpit up toward the ceiling. A little bit harder, the hand can be in. Reach and open. Now we'll all bring the leg over the arm, finding an arm balance. Bring your fingertips out. Fingertips slightly facing away. Bring your left foot over the right and send the legs out to the side as we dip down, hugging the elbows in. Looking forward. And gently coming out of it as we're ready. Right leg extends. Grab a hold of the outside of the left foot and just find a little bit of movement here. Draw it in. Stay tall with the body as we grab that leg and bring the left foot right into the right elbow, left arm underneath, palms together, flex the foot, and then we bring the torso and the leg toward each other. But if you did it on the first side, compass. Climb that leg up. Keep feeling into the lower back. Catch a hold of the outside of the left foot with the right hand. And just test here what's going on. Feel into it. The knee can always stay bending in compass. You might find it easier to straighten if you take your left hand way out and push into that hand and open. Keep the sitting bones down though. And if you find that that's too easy, you can bring the hand in a little bit and then open right armpit to the ceiling. Slowly release. Everybody bringing the left leg over the arm, hands down, wider than the shoulders. Bring the right foot over, send the feet out, legs out toward the left. Hug the elbows in and come into an arm balance. And we'll slowly release it back down. Coming into full lotus if that's in your practice, or half lotus with the right foot in half lotus, or sukhasana, remembering which way you've crossed your legs. And we'll come to focus on the head a little bit with a Tibetan practice for the neck. We bring our thumb right to the base of the ring finger, curl the other fingers around. This is a mudra both in Tibetan yoga and in Hatha yoga. We take this fist and we place it right at the inguinal crease. Elbows not out but in. From the elbow down, pressing down, and from the elbow up, making sure our shoulders are away from the ears. So we're not doing this. We're releasing the shoulders down but pressing down. Empty the breath completely. Inhale from the sky, through the head to the throat. Re-inhale. Release the chin down, keeping the chest lifted. Either half circles or circles with the head toward the right. Breath held in. When you're ready, circle the other way. Pause at the center, lift the head, and exhale. Finding your breath. Take an inhale here. We'll find 3 bandhas. Empty the breath completely. Feel the length of the spine. All the air out. At the very bottom of the exhalation, chin down to chest, Jalandhara bandha. Lift the pelvic floor, Mula bandha. Suction the belly, backing up, uddiyana. On empty, stay here, 3 bandhas. Relaxing, lifting the head, and exhaling. Slowly switching out our sides. You can start by extending the legs a little forward, shaking the knees. Left foot in half lotus. Full lotus, right foot follows. Or sukhasana, sitting the other way, crisscross with the feet. This time we'll find bending the neck, same mudra, but we'll hold the breath in. We'll let the head go to the left, to the right, forward, and down. We're only moving the head, not the torso. So keeping the torso erect. Empty the breath here. And again, inhale all the way above the crown to the throat. Fill the head with breath. Re-inhale, maybe you can catch the second side. And begin. Left, right, forward, back. Breath held in. Head aligned. Exhale, throat through crown of head. Take a breath in and out. Emptying our breath completely. One last time. 4, 7, 8. So all the air out. Inhale into the whole body for the count of 4. Hold for 7. Take your time. Exhale very slow and steady for the count of 8. And let everything go. Before coming into our finishing poses, let the feet Release. You can bring them together for a moment and then bring them out with the knees bending. Here, if you have a washcloth and you know you're going to come all the way down, you can place your washcloth where your mouth will go or your forehead. Knees bending, we're right at the edge of our blanket. So this keeps our hips lifted over the knees and allows the pelvic bowl to come forward a little, to tilt forward. So we're protecting the lower back. You grab the feet, the heels, and start to go out. Take a moment. You can stop with the knees bending a lot. You can even adjust your washcloth and then go out a little more. And if it's comfortable, you go all the way down. If you feel your back is rounding, so first you can go all the way down. However, if you feel that your back is rounding, you can't come down, the hands come behind us and we press ourselves forward with the support of the hands. We press forward. We want to feel it like the belly will come first, then the chest, then the chin. Or the arms can be out here. And activate the legs. Feel the kneecaps lifting up into the thighs. Maybe the hands are out in front. Wherever they are, we can bring them underneath the shoulders to slowly climb up with a nice flat back, or from behind us, we come forward and then we shake the legs up, bring them forward, shake them out. Removing our blanket. For finishing poses, we'll find plow pose and fish pose. Both of them really engage the legs. In plow, the head comes into a deep Jalandhara bandha, the chest and the chin together. So we open the back of the throat, of the neck. With fish, we open the front. Now, when we're opening the back, we're in plow, the tongue comes to the roof of the mouth and then it moves backward away from the teeth, almost as though you're going to swallow your tongue. And when you're in these postures, no looking around, feel free to sit up and watch if you need to. So we'll come into it just as we started in the beginning, holding under our thighs and gently articulating our way down. The feet will come in to partial recline. Chin in, lengthen the spine, lift the legs up. Now remember, from here out, no looking around. Core strength, hips lift, gather the arms around the waist. And then to come into it, just split your legs and go one at a time. You can even split and extend one leg up and then split the other way and maybe extend the other leg up. Gently follow with the other leg, plow pose. Plow, we can bring our hands to the mid-back. If the feet are on the floor and you're comfortable releasing, interlace your arms behind you and gather your arms toward each other. Now, either on the balls of the feet or the toenails, lift the hips up. Slide the tongue back. Breathing into the back of the neck here. You can also release the knees if you'd like around the ears. Close the eyes. Take a few breaths here in your plow, wherever you are. If the knees are by the ears, re-extending. Strong core, hands down. Start to glide down very slowly and walk your hands so they come underneath where your hips are going to land. Legs come to vertical first and then slowly let them come down. Engaging core. Slowly the legs come down. When the heels touch down, press into the hands and elbows. Gather the elbows a little bit in. Thrust the heart up and let the head release back. And then keeping the chest open and lifted, let the head come just barely to the hair. Gaze toward third eye and open the neck in the other way. Keep the heart lifting, the gaze toward the third eye. Feel the neck open a lot. Fish pose. Press a little into elbows, gather the head in, and slowly come down, releasing the arms side to the side. Bring the feet back to partial recline, feet wide, just let the knees tip in together, and from there, pin your tailbone down and caterpillar your spine up. Bring your arms out to the side. Let the legs open, one leg at a time, Shavasana. Taking a deep breath through the nose. Exhale and sigh it out. Eyes open or closed, whatever your preference is. Resting in our Shavasana. Feeling everywhere where the body touches the floor. Take a moment of universal feeling there. Feel the front body open skyward, soften everything in the front body, the belly, the chest, the jaw, the pelvis. And now finding the open awareness. It's called open awareness or open intelligence. In the yoga tradition, we call it the witness. An expansive awareness, observing our experience, containing our experience. Relaxing the body, expanding the mind. Allowing a deeper breath now to come into the body, bringing a little bit of movement.
Perhaps finding a big stretch with the arms overhead and the legs out. Just really finding that good morning stretch. And as you're ready, tipping over to your right side or to your left if it's evening. And drawing the knees in toward the chest, pausing here, resting, and connecting with our inner landscape. The corresponding feeling to space is freedom. Seeing if we can feel a sense of freedom here. It manifests as joy without a cause. In its most delicious expression, it manifests as bliss. Or maybe it's a carefree feeling. And if we cannot connect to a feeling of freedom, connecting to a sense of equanimity, presence. Gently finding our seat together with the eyes closed or half closed. Preparing to dedicate our practice, palms to heart center, breathing in for the sound of may all beings be happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Tat Sat. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining. And we hope to see you again soon. Take care.